17 inches, number 7, Chad Oldman. The other forward, standing 6'5", number 8, Jalen Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The head coach for your Oklahoma City Thunder is Mark Daigneault. One more time, let's hear it for your Oklahoma City Thunder.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening line. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. For the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And the basket by SGA.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Gordon. There's the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Both free throws good from SGA. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it. Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Murray. Count it.
And this speaks to Murray's determination. Even with intense defense on him inside, he gets it done.
Here's SGA. Lays it up off the glass. SGA's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now, here's Jokic. Denver passing it around. Johnson, well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And it's SGA missing. Nuggets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Down low, Holmgren with the steal. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play, the next shot, and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, pass to Watson. Holmes kicks to Watson to the inside. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Watson.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now here's Brown. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Joe. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Denver in the lead. Over in the corner, Brown. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Always good to see Hardaway not sitting back and attacking the rim.
Joe finds Caruso. On the wing, Wiggins. Connects from three-point range. With 1 on the clock, and that one is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nuggets.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Hardaway is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Brown, and it's Murray in at the point guard. And, Tim, you look at some of the advanced metrics. Alex Caruso is one of the best defenders in the modern era.
Yeah, Kevin, that impact is rare for a guy who is 6'5", but he grew up on the court in College Station, Texas. Basketball is in his veins. He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's Murray. Rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams passes to Caruso. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Thunder with some changes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Aaron Wiggins. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Johnson in for Peyton Watson. The free throw drops for Caruso. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yes, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Johns, we appreciate the report. Caruso, no good. Nuggets trail. Pass to Hardaway. Johnson outside. Jokic a screen. Misses the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just nothing. He was off.
Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Here's the screen. Murray for three. Rebound by Williams. And the Thunder with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Buries the long-range jumper. SGA's got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City. Outside Hardaway. Back to Murray. 2 around 3 minutes gone by. Johnson's shot is off.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Sinks the triple. And it's a 12-point Thunder lead.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Well, this run has given them a bit of separation, but few leads in this league are safe.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Denver passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Jokic missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Brown, the pass to Jokic. To stop the run. That shot off. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Fans, let's wrap it up. Get ready for your Pocket Pipe Arena Entertainment.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Williams, that's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Brown. All scoring in this one. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Count that one for Dort.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Jokic against Hartenstein. For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Murray.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Get loud and let hear it. It's T-shirt time, everyone. Let's get loud.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Jokic with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, the Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back over to you, Kevin. Okay,
Allie, thanks. And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA against Murray. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for the Thunder. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Denver. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Jokic, and he drops it in from the low post. Jokic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
2 points, that one goes.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Jokic. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
3 points.
Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
The 3-point stroke from Jokic, it just looks confident. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the 3-point line.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with. Peyton Watson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Murray. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. Won't. Off target from outside. The Nuggets trail by 20. Outside Hardaway. Wide open look here for Murray. From outside, off the mark. Murray's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Wiggins kicks to Williams. Drills the 3-pointer. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. Johnson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Christian Braun subbed in for Brown. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Dort. Cranes the three-pointer.
You see the court awareness from Holmgren. Nice job spotting the open man.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. A three-pointer. Good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Outside SGA. And the Thunder another three.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there? And what skill to knock it down?
Pass to Johnson. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
And here are the Thunder now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And slam dunk by SGA.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Here's Murray. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.